How's this, eh? We're at the Brisbane Truck Show 2021. Bit of a preview here at the moment. I thought I would start here where there's a bit of heritage, because what's actually going on this year is typically there's the Brisbane Heritage Truck Show, which is somewhere down in Waco, but they've combined it all together. So I thought this would be a good place to start at the moment, considering it's a real dog's breakfast here at the moment. So we'll have a quick look here, and you got some old Accos, you got this old fellow here that looks absolutely sharp, perfect, but not 100% sure exactly what I'm allowed to talk about right at the moment because the show hasn't opened yet. So this is a bit of a sneak peek for you guys and girls out there. What else have we got? We got a Western Star down here that has the biggest sleeper I've ever seen in my goddamn life. If you can't go to America, bring America to you, I reckon. You can raise a whole family in that. Look at the wheelbase on that. More fuel than you can poke a big stick at. So that's just some of the stuff that we're gonna have here. But let's go for a wander. We got the Musket trailer over here. MK Trucking actually carted that in not even an hour ago. We put that down the super tilt and got her in. So we are pretty happy about that one. The guys at Musket, she looks pretty good considering it absolutely pelted down with rain last night to get her in here. So let's go for a bit more of a look, I suppose. So if you have a look around, there's hundreds of people setting up this thing, and they have been for about a week or so and will be for the next few days. Look over the back here, you know, everything from tiling to all this stuff at the top. How you guys going? What are you guys up to here?
How you going, mate? Just trying to sort some walls. Haven't seen them for 2 years.
But yeah, so these guys have set up, what stall's going to be going here?
Mega Pacific.
There you go. So a bit of a shout out for those guys. Check them out. This is the building that goes into play to get it done.
Looks schmick.
That's it. That's wall 15. It actually says it on the bottom there, mate. So, yeah. There's also the world's first electric truck where interchangeable batteries can go into it. I think we've seen him. He's hiding behind the truck there. How you going, Lex? You ready? Here we go. So, the first of one of these of its kind, I believe.
Yes, it is, mate.
How are you?
Good, Tony.
Good. So, Lex, tell us about it.
So it's a 2012 T403 Kenworth that we've converted from an EGR Cummins to a fully electric drive Dana TM4.
Yep.
With a removable battery that can come out in 3 minutes.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So we're having a bit of a chat about it earlier. We got lucky enough that, well, you held us up to get into the joint earlier.
That's true.
So, and then even blocked up. We're not getting into that one now. But we had a really good chat about what's going on. So you've got changeover stations. You're only sort of focusing on the Pacific Highway right at the moment.
Just between Brisbane to Sydney to start with, first 1,000 kilometres, and then we're going to go from Sydney to Melbourne.
Yep.
And then we'll go Brisbane to Cairns.
Oh, you beauty.
So we're going to spread it right down the eastern seaboard to start with, and then obviously as demand grows and as it gets bigger and bigger, it'll move across towards the west as well.
Definitely.
So just opening up the key line haul routes at the moment.
Yep.
Where there's high volumes of trucks, doing a lot of that capital city to capital city, but also then creating stations in the capital cities for port operators to just small regional runs out.
Yep, definitely. So I'm only guessing how the concept here works, so correct me if I'm wrong, but you basically pull it, open up the front here, and out comes the battery.
Correct.
Are we able to see what that looks like?
Not yet.
Oh, you're holding it as well.
I've got to hold it.
A bit of a secret. So this is just the sneak peek, but effectively, this thing runs 100% on battery power, and you reckon it's going to change the world, don't you?
It is. It is.
I feel like you might be onto something here, mate. So if you guys come to the show, definitely check this one out and have a word with Lex and see what can happen with it.
Thanks, mate.
Anyway, cheers for that.
Thanks, mate.
All right, we'll continue on. Doesn't look like much now, but this is the Truckwiz stand. This is where I'll be. Don't know what I'm going to do with that. Probably plug a TV into it. Have a look around. Very bare right at the moment, but we got big plans to do. No, that's a lie. We're going to be flying by the seat of our pants a little bit to build this thing up and make it look a little bit extravagant. It's handy that I've been able to get in a little bit early to get a view of how it's going to look, but I think this is definitely workable. So if you want to come up and see us at Truckwiz, I'll have all my merchandise and we'll have heaps of stuff with Truckwiz about how the navigation works and a few deals. We've got heaps of prizes and that type of stuff. Get up here. I believe this is the plaza level. Does that sound about right, boys? Yep, plaza level. As soon as you come up the big escalators, chuck a right, and this is where I'll be sitting. But anyway, that's about it for the preview for the Brisbane Truck Show right now. A lot of the stuff hasn't really started to get off the ground yet, so it's not overly interesting at this point, but hopefully over the next couple of days, should be looking fantastic. But from me here at the Truck Show at the moment, Catch us later, and we'll see you on Thursday. Woo!